Hey, to all my Final Fantasy Tactics fans, we got some exciting news. The Ivalice Chronicles has a release date, 30th of September. And let's take a look at this trailer that they're showing us.
O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Quoted out of the Bible.
If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the Father.
It looks nice and smooth now.
Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
And the voice acting
Must rule the weak.
is new
It is
now.
our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It
Guess
ends
that's
now.
Ramza's voice. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, the voice acting sounds quality.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Or classic returns. So the classic, this is the older version and this is going to be the newer version. Much more smoother. And yeah, even the interface has been smoothened out, more modernized. Although I don't mind the old pixel style, but this is pretty cool as well. And then a little bit more details there, like shows his class, knight, his level. When he's next level, that's actually quality of life. You never know when you're going to rank up again. JP, bravery and faith, it's all there. And then the turn order, I don't know if this was in the older version, but we have the turn order there now. Looks nice. But for me, the voice acting sounds quality. Sounds like they've really been faithful to the style, the language style of Final Fantasy Tactics. They got English voice acting, it sounds like, especially for Ramza. And Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions was based off of the old English, so I'm glad they have actual English voice actors, like from the UK. I hope so. Ooh, nice. Looks cool. It's available 30th of September. And it's gonna be like on everything. Steam, Switch 2, the consoles as well. So we got more details on the Square Enix page here. Let's take a look at this. Coming to all major platforms. So the dramatic tale of ambition, betrayal, honor come to life. With improved graphics, new level of immersion and playability to the battlefield. Additionally, enhanced versions bring quality of life updates. Like the new difficulties. Ooh, this one's big. This one's big for me. This is the one thing I want from Final Fantasy Tactics. So I hope we get higher difficulties to play the game. A revamped UI, autosave, and accessible to newcomers, okay? The game features strategic turn-based combat, elaborate character progression systems that make every battle exhilarating, yes. And they're just talking about the story. So, legendary developers from the original game will make their return. Oh, including Kazutoyo, the director, Hiroshi Minagawa, the art director, wow, and Yasumi Matsuno, original script, scenario writer, and editor. Wow, I have big respect for all these people. The story of this game is amazing, as well as the art, but yeah, Yasumi Matsuno. Cool. I don't know what capacity they're going to be involved. It's just a remake, but it seems like there's going to be they're going to develop the story. There'll be more of the story or something. So I'm guessing they're going to be writing some new things as well. Not just remaking the game. Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, both enhanced and classic versions. So the enhanced version has modern graphics or features modern upgrades, and quality of life changes, fully voiced characters, ground up graphical overhaul, and updated user interface. Okay, so that's what makes it more accessible for new players, is like the modern interface. Okay, key features. Challenging tactical turn-based battles. Experience the addictive tactical turn-based battle. Customizable job system and dynamic character progression. Characters can master a robust roster of 20 jobs, including Black Mage, Dragoon, Geomancer, who can use the environment against foes, Summoner, who can call forth the iconic Final Fantasy Moogle and other Espers, Time Mage, Thief, more, and 300 character abilities to strategically build endless party combinations. Enhanced gameplay features and faithful classic version. The enhanced version features a revised script. Okay, so they're gonna be adding things. They're gonna be changing things in the script. Fully voiced dialogue, offering a new level of enjoyment to this classical story. Brand new UI, graphics, yes, just repeating themselves. Additional character conversations, additional character conversations and dialogue. Create a new level of immersion. Yeah. Additionally, many new features have been added to make the game even more approachable, including the ability to confirm unit turn order with the press of a button. Scout the battlefield from afar with tactical view feature, speed up battles with fast forward, autosave, adjust game difficulty to match your playstyle, and more. This is the biggest one for me, that's the replayability factor for me. Whether I'm going to play this or not, I need a higher difficulty to play this game. So I hope they get this right. The classical version faithfully recreates 1997, the good old 90s, release of Final Fantasy Tactics alongside the acclaimed War of Lions translation. Perfect for fans who wish to relive the original experience. Yo, that's what we want. It's like they're just answering our wish there. To celebrate the announcement of the game, Maehiro, Minagawa, and Matsuno shared their message that are available via the Square Enix blog and over social media. We'll check that out. Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice voice cast features an all-star lineup of new and returning Final Fantasy cast members. Okay, so these are the guys, and then if you pre-order, you get some additional goodies, the deluxe version. Okay, and yeah, cool, man. I'm excited. So what's that message? The development team behind the legendary RPG's return have some thoughts to share with the fans. Katsuyo Maehiro, director. Hello everyone, I'm excited to finally share with you all Final Fantasy Tactics. Yes, this is a project that began with our long-held desire to revive the beloved Final Fantasy Tactics on modern-day platforms and bring the game to a new generation of players. Two different versions. We have the enhanced version. Yeah, we know about this one. And then we have the classic version. So the classic version, this version recreates the original game experience in almost perfect fidelity, while also adding some quality of life features such as autosave. The classic version lets you play with the exact same feel when the original game was released, offering reassuring familiar experience for fans of the original. Okay, so there are some changes to the original classic version. It's not just the old version, but it's just the classic version for want the classic experience. That's cool that they give us options, you know, for the old players, the original players, and for new players. So it's for both for veterans and for newcomers alike. I was actually a member of the original game's development team when I was just starting my career. Almost 30 years have passed since then. And I now find myself working on Final Fantasy Tactics once again as the director. So he wasn't the director before, I'm guessing. Several other members of the original team have also returned, including game designer Matsuno, who penned the script. Wow, big respect. That script is unbelievable. Like, yeah. And art director Hiroshi Minagawa. I feel that we have created together. What we have created together is worthy of being called the quintessential version of Final Fantasy Tactics. I hope everyone is looking forward to the release on September 30th. Right, and then from the art director, Hiroshi Minagawa. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to put this game out into the world once again. When Final Fantasy Tactics was first released, video game graphics were transitioning from pixel sprites to 3D polygons. And our goal was to combine those two visual styles. For this upcoming title, we tried to respect the feeling of the original game while also reworking the game with a modern interpretation. Of course, aside from visual evolution, we believe the addition of superb voice acting will immerse you even deeper into the troubles and grievances of the pixel art characters, right down to their very breaths. We have worked together with a new generation of development staff to enhance and revive the world crafted by the original team of creators all those years ago. Whether you enjoyed the original Final Fantasy Tactics or are still unfamiliar with the story, we hope that you will enjoy this game. Yasumi Matsuno, the original script. I'd like to hear what this person says. Nearly 30 years ago, the collapse of Japan's bubble economy engulfed the nation's financial institutions in mountains and debts. Bad debt triggering a wave of corporate bankruptcies. A sudden and extreme rise in unemployment rates, stagnation of Japanese society as a whole. It was an era when many were robbed of hope, when dreams were measured by their price tag. Against this historical backdrop, I crafted a story. It was the story of Ramza, a young man who fought tirelessly against the entrenched social class system. It was the story of Delita, who sought to take advantage of this confusion and despair to advance his own social position. It was a story of peculiar destiny in which friendship and betrayal intertwine. And now, in 2025, a time when inequality and division are still deeply rooted in our society, amen to that, I offer the story once again. The will to resist in your hands. Oh. Alright, so that explains why the story had such soul and such depth in it. Like, you could really feel the story was, because the writer was writing from a place of experience, going through a lot of difficulties in their lives. A lot of stories are so superficial because the writers haven't even experienced what they're writing about. But that explains why you can really feel the story has some backbone to it. Speaking from experience. Yes, but still big social class system and things all over the world and in Japan. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool that the game is relevant to what's actually going on in the real world too. That people can relate to the game. Because games, you know, impact people positively or negatively in the real world as well. They're not just games. Right, so that's their messages. Pretty cool. I'm excited for this. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. And if you've been waiting for this like I have, I mean, it's kind of overdue. It's an enhanced remake version. I was kind of hoping for a new Final Fantasy Tactics game. That's what I kind of sought in sort of Convalaria. I thought that would be like the spiritual successor of Final Fantasy Tactics. It wasn't quite, because it's not like a standalone game. But yeah, with this game coming out, it's just, I don't know, I can't complain because it's just, it has all the nostalgia, it has everything. It's the game that I love, just made better, so I'm super happy with it. This game coming out. Just happy that they still care about it. Obviously, they're doing it because they see an opportunity in creating it, that there is a market opportunity for the game. But also, you know, for us old players, just considering us is great. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Play this game again and just go through the story. I love the language in this game. It's so rich. Like, I haven't found another game with language that's so good. So that talks to the amazing job that the localization team has done, because the game was originally written in Japanese and translated into English. But the English is phenomenal. So you don't often see that with the localization is that next level. But yeah, we'll see. It's going to be fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next one.